song to sing, gonna let it ring. I got a song, yeah, la la. Hey guys, thank you for joining. This is Paul Adams here from iTOi Music. I want to thank you for the opportunity and allowing me to explain to you what iTOi is all about, what it is I represent musically, what it is I want to achieve musically, and basically shortly break it down for you, the how, the what, and the why, of course, of my lifelong affair with music. So, my love affair with music, I guess it goes back to my earliest childhood, you know. And back in the day, my older siblings and brothers and sisters, when they had musicals in our local church in Solvertown Baptist, you know, that's where I grew up and that's my roots. At the end of the night, when the show is over, the voice of one frantic mom could be heard echoing around the building. Where's Toddy? Toddy is my nickname, by the way. Where's Toddy? You know, where's Paul? And eventually she would be pointed in the direction of the stage, more often than not, and she would find me sleeping underneath the stage, because I always wanted to be close to the music. And that's where I would end up, you know. So I guess the die was always cast, you know. Even if I started underneath the stage, you know, it was predestined for me, I guess, to end up on the stage. And it is this very place, this place I regard as sacred, you know, the stage that has taken me around the globe, and as part of the entire course of my life, right up to this very moment. I grew up in Cape Town, and you know, as a typical so-called Cape Town colored family, the tradition was for us to always get together, cousins, extended family, for the normal family get-together, Sunday braai vleis, etc. And when you have a family that has a number of singers in it, eventually a guitar would appear, and we all would be harmonizing around a raging fire to the sounds of freedom, anti-apartheid political songs, you know. And I guess this is where the foundation for me was laid, you know. And this is where whatever skill I have today, I guess, was honed with my own family back home in Cape Town, and obviously where my whole philosophy and worldview and mindset was formed musically. And you know, and that is how music has basically determined my next step. And call it fate, call it whatever it is, but I don't regret the journey. I don't regret anything I've experienced over the years. All said and done, I think for me personally as a musician, the greatest fulfillment that could ever come from being a musician is creating your own music and writing and composing music has given me the greatest fulfillment. I obviously love the stage, entertaining, and the whole process of the art, but you know, to leave a legacy in the music world it's what you leave behind with the statements you make with your own music, you know, and expressing your own thoughts and your mind and who you are as a person. And I guess back in the 90s I realized that I have sort of an affinity to writing music, in the sense that I wrote a song with Barry Softberg, My Hope Remains in You, which is one of the first songs our gospel band also sang, and that took us, as a song itself, took us to the finals of a national TV show in South Africa. And so that gave me a bit of confidence to say, look, maybe I could write some music. However, sadly, I'm my own biggest critic. And it's normal for musicians to seek the approval and acknowledgement of your colleagues and your peers. And at that time, or for many years, I would say, I wrote music specifically to seek the acknowledgement and approval of other musicians. And whereas the music is not for musicians, it's for people. It's for people who want to hear what you're about. What is your message? What is on your mind? What is in your heart? What do you want to share? And for that reason, I sat on a lot of my material for many years and never released it. And now in 2021, I've reached a watershed moment in saying that now is the time to just let the people have the music that Paul Adams has written. And that is why I called it iTOi, I guess. I'm inspired to inspire other people. You know, it's not about me, it's about my environment, it's about my community, about my life that's inspired me, that inspires me to write the music I do write. And that means it's for other people to be inspired as well. And so there's no more time to sit on my own music, there's no more time to be critical about myself or be over-critical about the process, but just to let it out there and let people be the judge. You know, the people in the street, the normal listener that loves the normal music lover, as it were. And that is ultimately the process and where my heartbeat is in music. Writing, composing music that gets out there to uplift people. So 2020 was, as you know, for all of us, a exceptional year for all the wrong reasons, but what can I say? I had a lot of time for reflection, and it was a paradigm shift up here, I guess, a mind-altering year where I could just press the reset button and go to default settings and say, Paul, after all these years, you know, why have you been doing music? And I had to face the stark reality that music is bigger than me. You know, it's you spend your time, you know, promoting a name, Paul Markadams, or wherever you are, and pushing this agenda, when it's in actual fact it's not about who. Music is not about who, it's about what it represents and who it wants to reach and the message that it embodies. And this is my eureka moment, I guess, and this is where I'm at. And with the launching of my new website and iTOi music in 2020, it's exactly where I feel myself fulfilled, and I see a vision going forward in my music. The song "Oh Happy Day," for example, you know, we all sing it, we all know it, we all can play it. But if I was to ask anyone off the bat who wrote the song, who wrote the lyrics, then I had to actually myself honestly go do research on that, you know. And it was actually written by Philip Doddridge in the 18th century and made popularized as such by singers, gospel singers, Edwin Hawkins and family. And you know, so the music, you know, it wasn't about who, it was about what the music said, that has lived on for so many years and will continue to live on forever. So now I intend to put out as much of my music that I've written and hope to still write without fear or recourse. And because at the end of the day, it's not about me. It's about what my music represents, and it's what I hope to convey to others, you know, through my music. Ultimately having the hope that it will impact lives, uplift lives, change lives. And as life inspires me, I want to inspire other lives through my music. So I really want to thank you for your patience and for watching this video if you got through it. And I hope that what I said and shared with you on this video has given you a bit of a more of an insight to who I am as a musician and what iTOi is all about. Don't forget that when you go on the website, there is a sidebar where you can leave your reviews and your comments. And also you are most welcome to join the email subscription. You know, you can start subscribing to this website. And I'm looking forward to a long, beautiful relationship with you as one of my supporters and fans, and that my music will continue to grow and reach more people, change more minds, inspire more hearts, and ultimately serve the purpose for which it's been written. So God bless. For myself, Paul Markadams at iTOi Music. Stay safe and be good.